guys, it's me. I'm back with another cooking episode, and if you guys like, share this video, like it, subscribe below, and leave your comments of what you think. So, today I want to do something really different. I know other people may have come up with this idea, but I'm going to do it and add my own little twist to it. I'm going to make croissant pizza rolls. I'm going to use these croissants. Also got, instead of pizza sauce, I'm substituting it for the rest of the spaghetti sauce, and it was really good because I tried it before to make other pizzas with. And then, of course, pepperoni. I also got basil to add to it. A little bit of garlic, granulated garlic, and some Parmesan cheese. I also got here that I'm going to be melting a little bit of butter to put over the rolls. And of course, cheese. You guys can use any kind of cheese that you want. I'm using the Mexican cheese by Kraft. And so let's get started here. If I can find what I'm looking for. You can do these as individuals or one big one. I am going to probably be doing mine like individually, if I can, if it works out that way. So I've got these popped open. I'm going to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. It would be best if you did that, so it can already get heated and stuff. Let's see. Okay. So you know how these croissants look? They come in a roll. So what you're just gonna do is, since they're pre-cut, just unroll them. They're individual, so it makes it easier to undo. And I'm just gonna move you guys just a little bit to like maybe over here, something, so you can see me better if it works. Let's hopefully it works, or not. There we go. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am literally going to undo each one of these. If you want to double it, you have 2 cans. Mine came with 2 cans, but I'm just going to use 1. This is going to be really good. I knew it. So I'm just tearing these apart. You would need a spoon and everything. Hold on, guys. Let me get a spoon out. Pull my hair back too here, so my hair won't get everywhere. Alright, so I got 2 spoons. One I'm going to use for the rest of my spaghetti sauce, which I'm going to pour in a bowl. Here, just the rest of it, so it'd be easier to get to. Okay, so these are kind of, they're gonna be yummy. I know it. These can be easy, done for kids for school, or you know, since it's summer and kids are out of school and they want pizza stuff. It would probably work. That's what got me. Here, let's get the trash out of the way. So what you're gonna do is, first and foremost, we are going to do the sauce. Like a regular pizza, you know, however you want to do it. I am now going to take some sauce that I have here, and I'm just going to take leftover. You could use your pizza sauce if you have it, but I have spaghetti sauce, so that makes it just a little bit more Italian for me. Let's see. There we go. I don't want too much on it because we're going to be rolling these puppies up. Next, I would put some cheese on this. Just a little bit, because these are not as big. So, and they're gonna be really good. And then we're gonna take some pepperoni. I can get it open. And you can use the small pepperonis or big pepperonis, it don't matter. And I'm just gonna lap them over like this. I might need the other can. So then I'm gonna take this side and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go and spread more sauce on it so it won't dry out. Here, just like this. Perfect. This looks good. Alright. And it'd be like, cause as it act like a concealer just as much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm gonna get a fork and I'm going to press down on the edges so they can seal together, like a little pocket here. Pepperoni's fine if it sticks out a little bit, you know, it's a-okay. But I'm just pressing the edges down like so with a fork. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place the first one onto our cookie sheet. Sorry, getting the other can out because it's going to be, like, we're going to need more of that. If it doesn't feel like it's stretched out enough, you can stretch it out just some with your fingers, whatever you desire. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with this one. And put a little bit of, where's my cheese? A little bit of cheese on top. If you have leftover spaghetti sauce or pizza sauce or whatever you have in the refrigerator, if it's not all bad or gone bad or whatever, you can use it. I like substituting things for things. That's how I am. I like to come up with my own stuff. And I know most of the stuff that I come up with, some people already came up with or made or whatever, you know. I mean, it's probably other people's ideas, but I like to do, instead of pizza sauce, of course, as you see, I'm using spaghetti sauce here. And it's perfect. Because it looks like spaghetti sauce looks like pizza sauce. So I'm just going to lay this on top. And I'm just going to do the same thing, take my fork, and I'm going to press down here. And make it look good, like a little hot pocket type. This is good for kids when they go to school. And like I said, since it's summer, it could be a fun summer thing here. Might need another pan, because this pan is not really looking too hot right now. I mean, it is, but I'm going to need a couple more cookie sheets for this, but that's alright. It's no big deal. Kids can even make this themselves. This is fun for grown-ups. It's fun for kids. It's for whatever. If you're a real big pizza fan, you might find ways to do pizzas and stuff like that. And pizza's like my #1 favorite food. And I just love eating it. But I don't eat it every day. It's just not really healthy either. So I'm just going to add this onto that. I'll pull that off there. We're going to stretch that out just a little bit. Our oven is now heated to 350. that's what these croissants call for. This one might just fall apart on me. Here, let me just push it. Oh, there we go. Weird looking stuff. Okay. So now I have one more I can make here and add on to here. And while I get this done here, I'm going to go ahead and melt my butter for about 30 seconds in the microwave. 10 to 30 seconds. As long as it's melted, it's okay. So I'm just going to add a little cheese here. Like so. Okay. And this is good for lunches for when I'm in school here. So it should be good. And we don't have to add more, but I'm just going to add just a little bit to this. Just like this. It's like you're painting it on. I always believe good food, you got to make a mess with it. You got to. There's no fun in having a clean kitchen if you can't mess it up every once in a while and do what you got to do in cooking. So, I am now going to do this one. Move this out of the way. Get this last one onto the baking sheet, and then we'll get started on the other ones. The other ones I'm going to do probably a little bit different. But these look nasty. Just kidding. No. Alright. So, I'll just wrap this up here. Okay. Now that that's happened, and you can tell the sauce is all over them. That's fine because it will bake in. Because next what you're going to do is we're going to take butter that you have melted, and we're just going to brush them with butter. It don't matter if the sauce is on there. It don't have to be neat. Just, you know, to make it brown. And these are good to be cut in half for parties also. Alright, so after that is done, I am going to now add a little bit of basil to it. Like this. Make it more like a little bit more Italian. Ow. So I'm going to move you guys back here for a brief second. Now I'm going to add some, don't add a lot of garlic to it because it'll make it too garlicky. So just sprinkle just enough on top of them. And then I will take some Parmesan cheese and I'll do the same thing and just sprinkle them. And then we're going to go ahead and stick them in the oven. Now, to cook this, it is for about 9 to 12 minutes. So, we can work on the other ones. Now that we have this, I'm going to clean up my space a little bit here that I made a mess with, because I'm going to show you a different way of making croissants, and they're not like pizza type, so it's like a dessert. Well, pizza dessert type. Okay. Alright, let's see. I found my other cookie sheets. Oh, here they are. Now, I have small cookie sheets, so I don't know if I'm going to need both of them, because because I got one full of pizza. Now, the other one, we are going to do the same thing. But we are going to use only one side of it instead of both sides.
Good afternoon. The time is now 3 o'clock. The current outside temperature is 85 degrees.
I can get these open. Alright. So I'm just going to do like I did the other ones. Roll them out. They're pre-cut. So you want to just take them and gently pull them apart here. Like so. Now I'm going to show you a different way of making these pizza things because there's more than one way of making croissant pizzas. So, like, if you want like a regular pizza type and you don't want to have it stuffed like the ones I did, I'm going to show you another way to just do it. Just do it. Come up with your own creations on this stuff. And, you know, comment, like I said, comment below and let me know what you think about it and what your creations that you made. I would love to hear it, you know. Okay, so now we're going to do it a little bit differently. My nose itches, sorry guys. I have one this time. And it kind of looks like it's in a pizza form. So we are going to now, let me just move you guys so you guys can get a little better look here. There we go. So, like I said, looks like a pizza. And you are going to like do it differently. Okay. Like the crust to be like crispy and stuff. So I'm going to just do this. I'm going to add the butter first to it because we're going to make it like a crust. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to probably just flip that puppy over because that's going to be the front. Now, here, I'm just going to add some more spaghetti sauce to it. But I'm not going to add much this time. I'm just going to just dip my spoon in there and just go for it. This is another way of doing it. Now, there's different ways you can have it open, you can have it closed, you can roll it up, any way you choose, okay? So I buttered one side of it because I want it to be crisp when it cooks. What we're going to do now is we're going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to this. Like so. Just a tad at the bottom. Not too much flavor because you're also going to add your other cheese to this. So we don't want too much cheese on this because you're not stuffing them. So we're just going to spread this cheese out. If you need more cheese on it, be free to add more cheese, as much cheese as you want, how much ever you want. I'm just going to add just a little bit more because it does need a little bit more cheese on it. Okay. So with the pepperonis, guys, I'm going to add the pepperoni to be like this. Now, I added only 3 because we are going to now probably roll it up. I'm thinking about rolling it up. So I'm going to take what I did, or what you have done, and just roll it. Look, little bite-sized roly pizzas. That's another reason why you want to put the butter on it, because after it works like a glue. And so we're just gonna move all this over here, set these little rollies on there, and it's fine. And see, this one looks like a crust. But again, butter it on the outside, whatever side you want it to be on the outside, because you want it to be buttered nice and golden brown. Now, once again, you can add any kind of filling to this. You can add mushrooms, the pepperoni. I mean, you can make a big pizza with this. It's whatever you prefer. But I prefer just the small stuff right now. So again, I'm gonna add a little bit of Parmesan cheese in this, like so. And I'll probably do this one a little bit different. I'm gonna add the cheese. And then the pepperoni. Like so. Okay. And leave it open. But in this case, we're not gonna leave these open. I don't want my stuff to be falling out. So you wanna roll this tight, but not to the point where all your stuff will fall out of it. That would be horrible. Very, very horrible. So, once again, I'm gonna butter the other side. Put some spaghetti sauce on it. Now, like I said, the spaghetti sauce, it depends on what kind of flavor spaghetti sauce you get. The one I got was traditional, and I've had it in there for a few days now because I had spaghetti before. And I had literally kept it in there, and I made bagel pizzas. But I would get the everything bagels or the regular plain bagels when you do this, because you don't want like the flavor like raisin or nothing. It wouldn't taste right. But it's whatever you prefer. I am now going to go ahead and add my peps to this, just like that, and roll it up. I'm telling you, kids would enjoy this. And it may come out a little bit and flow out. That's okay. It's good. So we're going to keep doing this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle garlic on top of it. And some more Parmesan cheese on top of this to give it that pizza flavor. A little bit for the base, Parmesan. Okay, and then I'm not going to add basil to them, only at the end. So it will look a little bit better. So I'm just going to add just a tiny bit of cheese here. So I got two ways of doing this. And as you saw, I have two ways. Like I said, you want to bake these for about whatever the package says to bake it for, which is about 10, 12 minutes for it to really get to where you need to be on these things. That gives it enough time to like cook the dough. And really, these do act like the dough to it. So I know I've been saying I'm going to show you guys the finished product in my last 3 videos, but you probably actually get to see the actual product this time of how it looks. And these are good for like when you have sleepovers, when your kids have sleepovers too. Like, get a bunch of kids together and let them go at it. And just watch them. Just give them the dough. You melt it, let them get to it, messy, the sauce, everything. Let them build it. It helps them build their motor skills and stuff, from what I understand, and their hand-eye coordinations, which is pretty good for young kids. I have done this since I was about 5. I started cooking, and now I'm like 32 years old, and I enjoy cooking and baking and all the other kind of stuff. It helps me relax. Then we got the cheese. Next, the pep. Always got to have the pep in there. And then roll it tight. Tight enough where your stuff won't come out, the pepperoni and the cheese. Now, since we got 2 more here, I'm going to go ahead, and I don't have that much cheese left, so I'm just going to butter these. And I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do with these. Now, you can have no cheese, just plain pep. I don't care. It's up to you. So now I'm just going to add Parmesan cheese to these last 2 because, really, I don't have any more cheese. I ran out of my cheese. But that's okay. So I'm just going to do this with this, like pep. And then I'm going to take these ones, and I'm showing you a different way. You can actually do this and then just twist it over. If I can get it, twist. And it could be pepperoni sticks. Like this. You can use this with breadsticks, these kind of sticks, any kind of sticks. You might get it twisted. Alright. My mom used to make these when I was little, and I used to love the pepperoni. And it takes no time. The preparation takes no time at all. It takes about like 20 to 30 minutes if you have all the stuff. And if you take your time at it, it may take a little bit longer. But me, I'm just doing this video because I have nothing else to do. And I wanted to show you guys a new thing that I came up with, if it wasn't already out there and people already doing it. So, I am now putting my pep on here. Pepperoni, sorry guys. I'm just gonna roll this one. Okay. So, now that's done. We're also going to take the rest of our melted butter, which this was about half a cube. You can use a half a cube for them. It works just as well. I know there's butter already. We buttered the side, but we want to add the rest of the butter to it so it can get more crisp. All right. We are now going to add our Parmesan cheese to this again. Just like so. Beautiful. And our basil. Our basil is our last thing, or next to last. We're just going to add them on top. Beautiful. And then our absolutely last thing, guys. The garlic, that's what makes it. We're just going to sprinkle a little bit on these little puppies here. And we're going to wait until the other ones are done before we pop them in for the 12 minutes that needs to be in. So how have you guys been lately? I know you guys ain't really talking back because you can't really talk back. But anyways. I would love it if I had more subscribers, guys. I would love if I had a lot of subscribers, because I know that people like my food, and it's not only my family and friends that enjoy this, and you guys try my recipes. Let me check on these real quick. Woo, they're looking good, guys. Looking real good. So I'm going to stick these over here so they can get ready for their little pop in the oven. I will show you guys. I'm just getting this stuff cleaned up real quick. Sorry if it's a lot of noise. I'm going to get these all cleaned up here. And I'll show you what it looks like in the oven so far with what it's been cooking. And then the final product. So, let me get this all cleaned up here. Sometimes I hate working in a messy kitchen. But, hey, it works. Of cleaning up before you cook. And cleaning up after you cook. Alrighty. So if you guys want to come with me. Look at my hair. Sticking up again. Ugh. Oh well. I am now going to turn my camera this way. And I'm going to show this to you guys. I don't know if you can see it. But oh my gosh, it smells good. Look how gorgeous those turned out. It's because of the butter. I'm going to leave them in there for a couple more minutes. And I'm actually going to turn the oven up to get them more crisp. So if you want, you can put them on broil about 425 and let that brown up, but watch it so you won't burn it. So we got it to 425. And when it comes out, you will see the final product. I got stuff on me. Gross. Just a few minutes left on that one. We want to have that. So I am a new subscriber or new to YouTube of making videos. And I would love to have more subscribers and more likes and stuff because I'm trying to do my best to earn money and get a little bit more money than what I have in my jobs and stuff. I'm just out there right now. And I love YouTube. I watch a lot of videos and a lot of people's videos. And you know, it's good, you know. I'm sorry, guys. It's just like my boyfriend's a little dork. I mean, he's crazy. See, he's right there, guys. He likes watching me a lot cooking, and he likes to take up after it, you know. But it would be nice if I had more people than just the people I know, you know. If you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them. Anything, recipes. I have this website that I have is called All Recipes that I just started. And I'm putting all my recipes up on there. So when I figure out my thing, I will let you guys know what the URL is. And you guys can subscribe to that or like or whatever you wish. So right now, I am now going to be taking you guys back to the oven because it's been in there for a little while. And we don't want it to burn. Hopefully it did not burn. And they kind of did. But that's okay. Look, burnt? No. I like it like that, guys. Seriously, I like it. It's not burnt. It's just crispy. That's what the garlic does. That's why you got to be careful. But I am now putting the other ones in. I like my stuff like that. Believe it or not. trying to find something to like cut it with. I have all this stuff and I don't have nothing to cut it with. But if you don't like it, you could just scrape off most of it. But it's not burnt. People will say it's burnt, but it's a dark brown for me. It's not burnt, so I'm trying to get these off because they're sticking to the pan here. If I can get them off. Maybe I should butter the pan before I put them on there. Or not. Well, that one's coming up just a little bit. I have no idea how I'm going to get this up. Never mind. If it's tearing, it's tearing. But, like I said, this is one of the final products. Or dishes. I'm going to get a plate. And let's see. I just want to keep an eye out on those. Okay, I need... I'm trying to get this up here. It's like kind of sticking to the pan. But, oh well. It's okay. So we're going to try this now. Let's see how it is. Cut this in half. I kind of like it, like I said, crispy like that. And if you could tell, it's not burnt. I don't normally like my stuff really crispy, but I'll eat it. It's not that burnt. Don't turn it up if you don't want to turn it up. Just saying. But we're going to try this. So. Oh my god. Guys, it is really good. You guys should try it. Cook it a little less on. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.